And we had an opportunity back in 2018 to interview David Sanborn when he was in town. And just take a look at this piece.
Well, we're here with one of the legends in smooth.
Oh, see what happens when you live long enough?
Let's see, one of the legends. He's interrupting my intro, but I'm here with David Sanborn.
Secret to being a legend, don't die.
That is the key. He put on a fantastic show here tonight at the Bourbon Hall here in Louisville, Kentucky. I've been following him since my college days, which dates me back to the early 70s. And you've been in the music industry for an extremely long time, and you continue to do what you do very, very well. How do you explain your success, and how do you keep it going?
Fear and anger.
Okay.
I don't know. I just love doing this. And I mean, I had a passion for music from the time I was a little kid. And I said, if I never ever make a living doing this, I'm just happy to be around it. And I've just been really lucky that I've, fallen into great situations, played with some great musicians. And I wake up every morning surprised, that I can actually go out and make a living doing something I love to do. And I have no explanation for it. I don't want to question it. I
just appreciate it.
I just appreciate it. Yes, I do.
Of course, I had to Google you before I came to see you tonight. And in reading your bio, it says you don't really classify yourself as a smooth jazz artist. But where do you put your style of music?
I always had a problem with those kind of categories. I grew up in St. Louis, and the kind of people I grew up with, we played R&B music, we played jazz, we played circus music, we did all kinds of music, and there was never any judgment about what style of music is better than another. It was just all great music, and we enjoyed it all. So, when I started becoming exposed to people that, made judgments based on some, to me, just subjective and arbitrary analysis, I never really understood it. So, I'll let other people decide what it is that I do. They can call me whatever they want, and they do.
Right. And you're just happy with the music.
I'm happy to be playing. I'm happy to be breathing. And it sounds like a joke, but it's really not. I'm happy. I wake up every morning with a smile on my face.
Well, that's great, and a lot of people can't make that same testimony. But when you look at what you're doing and the new artists that are out there today, what are some of the advice that you have for the up and coming artists? Who are some of the people that you're looking for?
Love what you do. Because there's going to be ups and downs, and it's going to be tough times, but if you have a passion for the music, that's going to sustain you. And that's really, this is not a business to go into if you're thinking you're going to make a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because there's no guarantees, and especially now that with the demise of the old model of the record business, it's very hard to. I don't have any kind of sense of what the landscape is out there, to make a living, because I grew up in a very different time.
Right.
So, I'm just kind of, thinking in an old school way about stuff, and that's no longer the case. I see people being very entrepreneurial about what they do and going on the internet and, being their own promoter, and I think that's the way to do it. It seems like the only way at this point, but remember why you're doing it.
And last question. You've done everything. You've won Grammys, you've done music scores, you've done it all. Is there anything left?
I'd like to run the New York Marathon.
Okay, well,
it's unlikely.
Okay.
But I'd like to.
That's all right. You got to have goals, right?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Well, thanks for spending some time with us. And when can we expect you back in Louisville?
I'd love to come back. This is a great venue.
Okay.
I'd love to come back. I love the city.
All right. Well, I am really glad to have an opportunity to formally meet you, because you got me through my college days.
I'm happy to help.
And I still have what they call albums. So.
Yeah, I have a few of those myself.
That was a very special interview, because David Sanborn is someone that I have just loved for a long time, and he was so personable. And even back then, he was wearing a back brace. He was having some health issues, but he was just the consummate professional. Going through, nothing was going to hold him back from giving a great show for his audience.
Yeah, his death still seems untimely, even with his medical diagnosis. And just to think, he had just stopped counseling just a week prior to this death, and he has bookings even all up into 2025. But great musician, great person, and so sorry of his loss.
He will definitely be missed. Well, that's our show.
Oh, that's our time.
And we'll see you back here next time on Urban Lifestyles. And remember to vote and take the shot. Bye-bye.
Bye.